Hi everyone, I'm Ronan and Chain. Episode 3 of the Ghost in the Shell new anime series. It's called Junk Jungle 2 and I don't know the other part. But I've dug the first 2 episodes thus far. We ended on a very quote-unquote cliffhanger moment in the second episode because it leads up to a very classic, iconic moment. I think in both the manga and the anime film from '95, the one I remember most, the '95 film about a invincible fighting sequence, and I'm hoping they do that in this one, but we'll see what this new interpretation gives for us. But I've been loving this new version, and I even love this new version of the Major. She has this spunk, she has taste, and I love that she's not as reserved as the '95 version, but both can coexist, I think, in my mind. I like both versions, so to speak. So let's say without further ado, let's give it a check. Okay, so we're still focused on the chase.
Fujikoma, amplify footsteps.
Yes, ma'am!
There!
Damn!
Why are you aiming at his head? Get his legs!
Oh, that's so cool, man. Looks gorgeous. Looks hand-drawn. Oh, and there's music.
Damn it! Police! Clear the way!
Major! Hey!
Oh, that stung.
Huh?
I'm fine. So is he. You thought I was a goner, didn't ya?
Please, as if.
Everyone stay
Wow, so no invincible fight.
That
Alright.
stunt you pulled on me was real cruel. Even if you're the one who's doing it, nobody.
So was that made just for the movie?
Don't get all touchy-feely now. I appreciate the thought, though.
Huh?
Vato, it's Kusanagi. I need you to put me through to the chief. You got a real mean streak, don't ya?
Hey, we're your girlfriends.
Jeez, what'd you do that for?
You wanted to know about the car that pulled in. Just got confirmation it was stolen.
Have your team go and collect every spark plug on the premises.
This guy's a puppet, too.
Section 6, they're here. All of that talent just to be used as well.
Yeah, this is sad in the movie because all this dude was just used. All his life was a lie.
Don't have a daughter.
When you really think about it, what we take from dreams as opposed to real life is no less valuable.
Like how novels or movies can have an effect on someone?
Megatech Machine 11 or 2?
How's it coming along?
There's spindles in her EEG.
Ready for the haptic and skin membrane fluid.
That haptic film is getting really thin these days.
Next is the haptic forming fluid, which quickly forms a membrane.
Oh, it's like the opening of the movie.
Going over the whole body to ensure everything is smooth takes the most concentration.
At this point, we bathe her in this micro machine liquid.
Nobody complains if they're a bit off model.
So, as an official witness, I have to come back here in 32 hours, then observe the work to make sure her rights are protected. Is that about right?
That is what the law says. But I'll be with her too, so you can just take it easy.
Hey, you ever rolled over in your sleep and had an out-of-body experience?
I have. You want to know something kind of weird when it comes to that stuff? Prosthetic bodies don't roll over.
It's not like I've actually ever seen my own brain. And how can I really trust if what I'm seeing around me is true or not? Imagine there was a knock on your door one night. It's your manufacturer, there to disassemble a defective product, leaving you with only a few brain cells. What are you then?
Though when it comes to cerebral functions, I do know they can be replaced by mechanical hardware.
You're really killing the vibe here.
Wow, that was it? Damn. Alright, so that is the conclusion of episode 3 of the Ghost in the Shell new anime. It was fine. I think it might be my least favorite episode of the season thus far. But it's fascinating because, again, they didn't do the invisible fight sequence, which I guess was only made for the movie. But that sequence said a lot about Major being misinterpreted as a police officer or just someone in causing danger. And then there's that cool sequence where the lady just wouldn't let go of her hand, and she's trying to back off the bullets and whatnot. And the fact that her teammate was worried about her life, even though he knows that she's an android, but that tells you their connections as boss and subordinate, and also maybe friend. And it's fascinating the sequence of this new person joining the unit, or just a new android brought to life. And the first thing they do is they take her out for ice cream or fruits or whatever. And the Puppet Master is now in play, but I wonder where they're gonna go with this story. That sequence with the other the machine vehicles almost having an uprising, that was bonkers as hell. That felt like acid trip. And I might revisit the episode to see what was being quickly put in the text of when that droid was being made before moving on, because it kept going quick, and I'm like, wait, what is it saying? So, but I like the notion that somebody had to be there to make sure that this android's rights wasn't being abused. So that's a fascinating sequence to do that, and the fact that it was Major looking over and her thoughts on how she felt, maybe her experience with the guy that was told oh yeah, all your memories were false. You had no kid, no wife, there was no divorce, no affair. And how she feels now, wait a minute, what if one day somebody just knocks on my doors in my brain and tells me everything you've lived, people you've become friends with, things you want, your desires, that's all BS, that's all false. None of that was real. What did that do to you? And so the fact that an android is bringing that up is very intriguing, and it's very in connection with what I know of Ghost in the Shell, especially the 95 movie. But yeah, it was a weird one. I don't hate it. I wasn't bored by it. But I was like, huh, okay, it was a different turn. I like the continuation of the chase sequence and the last bit with this new android being brought to life and or being turned on, if you will, and then easing them in with ice cream and fruits. So, what say you of this reaction for episode 3 of the Ghost in the Shell anime? Let me know in the comment section below if you dug it. And by the time you see this, I will be heading out to San Diego Comic-Con, so hopefully I'm home by the time that the next episode drops, and I can get to that one sooner rather than later at this time. So these past few weeks have been a little chaotic, just prepping for this stuff. So, but also you should be seeing my reaction for X-Men 97 episode 6 of season 2 by now, or soon, and you should be seeing Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You 3rd episode as well. And just be on the lookout on my channel. I'll be dropping Comic-Con stuff related. So subscribe, share the enthusiasm, let people know that if you're an anime fan, or if you're into comics, or pop culture, movies, TV shows, books, to come subscribe to my channel. And the more the channel grows, the more I can do crazier stuff and just spend my time just worrying about these crazy ideas and bringing them to life. So until then, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.